Welcome to Math Challenge Problems. This time let us have algebra and let us evaluate a mathematical expression using algebraic manipulation. As students, we are sometimes intimidated by how a mathematical expression or equation is presented to us. Once intimidated, we find it difficult to evaluate a mathematical expression or equation. Here is an example. Calculate, open and close parenthesis, 2 plus 1 times, open and close parenthesis, 2 squared plus 1 times, open and close parenthesis, 2 raised to the 4th power plus 1, and the pattern continues, times, open and close parenthesis, 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. In here, we're going to use one of the properties of real numbers and the idea of special products, which is the product of sum and difference, a plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. For the property of real numbers, we're going to use the identity property of multiplication, which states that the product of 1 and any number is that number. Hence, if we're going to multiply this expression by 1, the result will be the same expression. But we will not just multiply this by 1. We're going to use algebraic manipulation and express 1 as 2 minus 1. Because from the expression we have 2 plus 1 and the other expressions 2 is squared plus 1. So if we're going to multiply this by 1 in the form of 2 minus 1, we have in the first two factors the form a minus b times a plus b, or the product of sum and difference, that will be a squared minus b squared. Hence from here we will have 2 squared minus 1 times quantity 2 squared plus 1 times the quantity 2 raised to the 4th plus 1. The pattern continues until the quantity 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. Again, on the first two factors, we now have 2 raised to the 4th power minus 1 times the next factor, quantity 2 raised to the 4th power plus 1, and the pattern continues until 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. Again, multiplying the first two factors in the resulting expression, we have 2 raised to the 8th power minus 1 multiplied by the next factor, 2 raised to the 8th power plus 1 until 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. The product of the first two factors using the product of sum and difference, we have 2 raised to the 16th power minus 1 times 2 raised to the 16th power plus 1 times 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. Hence, we have 2 raised to the 32nd power minus 1 times 2 raised to the 32nd power plus 1 plus 1. And then we have 2 raised to the 64th power minus 1 plus 1. Then we have the final answer, 2 raised to the 64th power. That will be all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more Math Challenge Problems.